So we're going to try to figure out if they've turned that off or exactly what their situation is right now. Oh, there he is coming through our shot. Just doesn't have the spotlight on the car. But, yeah, more red lights as he's blowing through here, kind of going right behind these cars. The speeds have been about this the whole time. We've been about 40 to 50 miles an hour throughout the duration of this pursuit. Haven't really gotten much higher than that.
Okay, so in other words, he was, wow, but he still is driving recklessly. And you say he was on the 60 briefly, not enough time, I guess, for CHP to get involved, or they
Milky,
weren't involved
welcome.
at this point. And right now, there is no law enforcement agency following close behind him, but we do know the sheriff's department is still overhead. And we know you are, Mike.
Yeah, that's
And
correct.
they know you are.
The sheriff's department is overhead. Yeah, there are sheriff's deputies in the area, just not directly behind the vehicle here. And,
Sister
the
Nero,
sheriff's
welcome.
helicopter, we were
Superfly,
listening to him a
welcome.
little bit earlier, asking
Trying
the
to do
Temple
this
City Watch
standing
Commander
up
if the
today.
units could re-engage because of his reckless driving. The helicopter basically said, "Look, we don't think that the surveillance mode is working."
Late
Let's
night
get some
chase.
units
Fuck,
back
I didn't
in
realize
this."
it was so
Now, as
late.
we're kind of just
Oh
going
my
back and forth
god.
down the street
I
here,
was
the
been
watch
watching
commander over
Nest
at
stream
Temple
and I
City
just
said, "No,
haven't
we're
even
gonna stay in
fucking
surveillance mode," and that's kind of what it's been since then. But
thought
not
about
really
what time it
entirely
was.
sure what he's
God
doing. Just kind of
damn.
going back and forth. If he's trying to taunt law enforcement or just waiting for them to catch up, it's kind of unclear right now, guys.
He's
just
doing
going.
circles
What's up,
around the
Leroy?
area.
Danger.
Yeah, exactly.
Queso,
Right in the
Gino,
middle of it.
welcome. Yo, is this
Okay.
it?
Stopping now.
This is gonna be
Driver's
it.
door's open.
Yep.
Looks
So
like
he's
No,
done
don't
this
leave.
before. He's pulled up to a curb here, gotten out, kind of walked around the car and gotten back
Yeah,
in.
you
Now
got
we
the
see
night sun
sheriff's
on you, man. What do you might as well get back in
It's kind
the
of weird what he's doing.
car.
It's almost like he's looking for something.
You
in there.
are
You kind of see him
screwed.
bending over a little bit. So it's not
What is
totally
going
clear
on
what
here?
exactly he's doing down there, but he is
He's
still
getting
running
out.
from law enforcement
Oh.
here.
Yep.
Well,
Oh,
he's
wow, that's a
walking
quick-
away now,
There's something
Mike.
going on with this dude.
Is that a hands
Yeah,
up? What
and
was
he's
that?
just walking down the street.
And now
Oh,
is he
Let's see if
walking
he gets
back?
back in. I mean, this is what he did before. Yeah,
Oh.
here
Oh,
we
he's
go.
done this
So
already?
now we're back into the car. That's exactly what
Okay.
he did the last time to the sheriff's deputies.
Okay,
Now
we're
trying
not
to get him
done.
to stop. And, because they're in surveillance
No,
mode,
not
there's no
done.
deputies close enough to take him into
He's
custody
going in
when
reverse
he does
now.
this. So look at that. He's got free roam of the street. Now as we're reversing
Dude.
backwards down the street here.
Yeah,
When the
why?
driver
What
door
is
still open.
this?
Well, no, you know what? I'm thinking if they could get. Now he's running away. Close the door. Looks like he's okay. Now he really has bailed.
So this
Mike.
might
Whoa,
be
nice
his last.
jump.
He might be actually done here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Okay,
it's
and
over.
You still don't see any law enforcement in the area on the ground?
Did he get out and like
Not yet.
make sure there were no cops anywhere or what? I mean, you got the light on you, man. You know, right? Like, you're not gonna be able to do much here. Chado, welcome. Thank you. Like, you're not gonna be able to go anywhere, man. You got the night sun on. You're screwed.
But look, we still don't have any.
Either you go back and get in the
nearby.
car,
You've got the sheriff's helicopter overhead lighting them up, but
or
he's
you
got no one
just
to
give
surrender
up.
to right now.
And you know what? You're hoping this guy just doesn't run and get back in the car and take off again.
Let's see what he's going to do here.
I mean, he's got a cigarette
He
now.
put his
Wall
hands
again.
up like he was getting ready to surrender. Right. He put his hands up like he
No,
was getting ready to surrender.
we're
and
going
he's like,
back.
well, I guess if
Nobody's
nobody
We're going
wants me,
back.
Here we go. Let's get back in the car.
Oh. Oh wow! All right. Now this is and now he's
He got
pulling
back
off
in the
again.
car.
Yeah.
So what?
Exactly. I mean, these are the pitfalls of surveillance mode. I mean, the law enforcement. We've got one unit coming from the north. Here we are. So now
Okay,
we've got
now
one
there's a
unit
cop.
in the area. But let's see if the watch commander is going to let them chase him. Now that he's back in the car, are we going to let this be a full-blown pursuit, or are we going to go back into surveillance mode? We'll have to see.
So when
I
all this was
mean,
happening,
you
Mike,
probably
you were
should
in
stay behind
surveillance
him for a
mode,
minute.
Watching him get in and out of the car,
Probably.
jumping the wall, putting his hands up
Yes.
as basically giving up. But as you said, he had nobody to turn himself into, right?
He was turning him.
Exactly.
Maybe was
You
he
can see
looking
even
up?
on
He was turning himself into Mike.
Into Mike, or
I mean, to the helicopter above. I'm being funny,
Yeah,
but
I
in
mean,
a way.
I think the police helicopter, the law enforcement helicopter, can be pretty deceiving.
Yeah,
You
what
assume
is this
that if
guy
there's
on?
a sheriff's helicopter there, that there's going to be someone to turn yourself into, and that obviously was not the situation here. Really
Ooh.
close right there next to that car.
Ooh.
And I just kind of want to point out also, you can see some of the damage right here on the right side door.
Oh, yeah, the car's fucked
of the Honda, and that may be from one of the collisions. It looks like the front bumper, maybe the mirror also has some damage as well.
Well, can you
How many
imagine
cars
if,
has he hit?
whoever the vehicle belongs to, if they've watched
Yeah.
this and watched their car stop with no one in it with the perpetrator.
Nash, what's up?
out of the
JT, what's
car,
going on?
well,
Roy,
okay,
Subatomics,
somebody
yo.
could at least take the vehicle
Task, what's up,
if
man?
law enforcement had been
Everybody
there
in
to-
the chat,
to
I
at
know I'm
least
missing
secure
people.
the vehicle that belongs to someone else.
My chat is no longer at my
We have
eye
our,
level, it's down
bumper
here,
that
so I'm
says
just
stolen
paying a little
vehicle
less
pursuit,
attention.
And this is exactly
Right.
what this is. This car does not belong to this man.
Hey,
who,
MKRQ,
might have
whoa,
been watching us for how
47
long now?
months, dude. What the
We've been
hell?
overhead
Thank
we got
you.
overhead right before we came on the air, but it started just around, just a little bit after 19 is when the
One
sheriff's
more
department,
month and we got
picked this
4
up. So as soon
years
as we
worth of
heard it, we got in the
subscriptions.
helicopter and we came right here. So, we're coming up. Maybe
Don't
about
spend
30
any
minutes
time
of
thinking about
chasing
how
this
much
now.
money
Yeah.
that is.
About 30 minutes. And what a terribly missed opportunity, Mike. You were saying in surveillance mode, police officers weren't nearby.
Should you do a
They're
citizen's
watching from
arrest?
the
Ghost,
air.
yeah, we're counting on you.
And he must have thought in his
Cops
gut
clearly
that,
can't
they
do
were
it.
closer than they were, and he got out of the car, as we saw there. He put his hands up, jumped a wall, went into a
It's a Honda,
neighborhood
Nash.
or into a front yard, a backyard there. They lit up that backyard as well. He threw his hands up
Okay,
as
so
well,
I
but
haven't been
nobody
doing
in
this
the
for
area,
4 years. I've been doing this
to
for a
bring
little
him to
over
custody.
3
And that
years.
could have even
But the
possibly-
first
now
year
we're
I was
losing our
streaming,
picture, for just a
or
moment.
like the
Okay, we have
first
it
9,
back
10
now.
months, I was not
Is
doing
that, yeah,
this.
that's him making that left turn.
But I
on
started
right
doing
there,
this
that
like a
white car
year
right there.
after I started
You know, I
streaming.
was even thinking at the time.
And
that-
MKRQ's been watching
well,
me
they could've
from
done
the
a spike
very,
strip,
very,
right,
very beginning.
right.
that, you know,
But they-
necessarily want to damage the
yeah.
car, but he couldn't have moved, you know, gotten back in it and started driving away.
They just
I
weren't
just thought
close
even
enough, right?
no. So Mike, describe for
Yeah,
us.
and you know,
okay, now, all right, now
it
they're
looks like we
behind.
have actually units behind him now. Look at that.
Now they got
Now,
units
is that
behind him,
Temple
and he's in
City
a
or where is
neighborhood.
that?
Now we've got some units.
Or is that the
I
sheriff's
believe
department?
this might be units from the East. Yeah, I believe it's the sheriff's department, and I think it may be their East
I mean,
LA units that are now involved.
You're gonna hit a dead end
And
or
I just
something
was
out
gonna,
here,
you know,
man.
talk to you guys about the differences between the tracking modes and surveillance mode
Yeah.
between LAPD and the sheriff. You know, when LAPD goes into tracking
I
mode,
guess I
they
better
lose
hit
the
up this
light on the
bingo card.
helicopter because the whole idea is for the person not to think they're being chased anymore. You know, the sheriff's department, their tracking mode, they leave the night sun on, which kind of doesn't give the suspect that, you know, false sense of security, thinking they're not being chased. So that's, I think, why that guy got out, expecting to have to surrender, and then obviously he didn't because nobody was there. But now we've got sheriff's units right behind him. They're still keeping their distance a little bit here, but they are in the area now.
And speaking of area, Mike, are we pretty much staying in the same area now, or is he kind of venturing off a little farther away from where he was earlier?
Yeah, you know, this car was stolen out of Montebello. We're
We
not
should do
terribly
a
far
stream.
from there right now. He's kind of just been going back and forth on surface streets. Earlier, before we got over the
She
scene,
commented
they were
on my
near the,
IG post
San
not
Gabriel
long ago.
Valley
Maybe I got
Airport,
the in.
just
Hey,
north of the
Mar,
10
welcome.
freeway there, and then he came south on Tyler.
Maybe I can make it
then
happen,
Went
I'm
westbound on the
kidding.
60 freeway and got off. So he's not gone terribly far away from where this whole thing began.
And we didn't necessarily see that, but we know that this car could
Yeah,
have been
RG,
involved
hopefully
in
it's
some
a good
kind of
week.
accident, right? I mean, you did say that he
Right.
sideswiped a car.
Or a
More
bus,
than
right,
one,
Mike?
or-
What did you say?
He's going pretty quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he came close to hitting a bus. The sheriff's helicopter, when they were talking to the Temple City Watch Commander, asking for permission to have the units re-engage because tracking mode wasn't working or surveillance mode wasn't necessarily working, he had mentioned that the suspect vehicle almost collided with a passenger bus and then did very minor damage to 2 other vehicles. The sheriff's helicopter described it as maybe some scratches on those other vehicles. So not any major collisions here, but enough that the sheriff's helicopter had asked if they can re-engage this pursuit because of the way he was driving. You know, and we were able to see evidence of some of that on the right side, the passenger side, where you saw the dent in the car, or in the door rather, and some damage to the front bumper.
And we noticed he has not gotten back on the freeway. We know he was on the 60 freeway, but for the last
Yeah,
10
Mar,
minutes
don't
or
worry
so,
about
he's
any of
been
that now.
on surface streets for a while, just sort of driving back and forth.
Now
really
you
in
have an
circles,
excuse to
and
just
at
be
one point
lazy,
we
just
did
zone
see
out.
him,
Just watch this.
Wanting Mike get
Yeah.
out of the car, not only get out of the car, but walk away from the car, run away from the car, basically, and jump over a
Whoa.
wall.
Dude,
And
he
it's almost as
tried
if
to
he was
give
waiting
up.
for
I
somebody
swear to
to
God,
come
he
and
tried to give
collect
up.
the car or collect him,
Like,
but
I don't think-
nobody
I don't-
showed up.
I don't
He
know
just
what
got
his
back in
state
the
of mind
car
is, all right,
and
but
continued on
it-
this pursuit. But at least we know that the ground units
It
are
seemed
back,
like he was, you know,
behind him. And we still have the
Don't
Sheriff's
show me
Department
replays.
helicopter
Don't show
overhead.
me
Right, we're looking
replays.
at the picture on your right hand
not
side of
show
your
me
screen
fucking
Yeah.
is when he stopped the car, opened the door.
now you
and
got
did we
me
see him
looking
get
at
out yet?
other.
No,
For
no,
a second,
here
it
he
looked
comes.
like he did throw his arms up right when he
I
came
don't
out.
play this.
Right there, he's kind of like giving up his. Putting his
Anybody know
arms
if there's
up,
another news
just
station on
waiting
right
for
now?
Something to happen, but nothing happened. Then he jumps the wall of that home there, just on the right of your screen, and then. ran
know
back
it's
to
gonna
the
be
car
on
a couple of
Fox.
Times, the second time eventually taking off.
Well, they're really
It's
close
on
behind
Fox.
him now.
Yep.
And you wonder,
But
did
there's
they
no audio.
Slowing
re-engage?
down as well.
Oh, he has? Okay, we can
No
tell.
audio.
Yeah, he's now.
Yeah, we're
19
slowing down a
miles
little
per
bit.
hour.
And I was got a hand out the window.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but
think
you've
he's
seen
trolling.
this
I don't
video.
think that
my
means
pilot
he's
Chris was
giving
just
up.
telling
but-
me. No, my pilot. Yeah, right.
Maybe.
My pilot Chris was just telling
He's
me we've
pulling
got a
over.
CHP fixed wing aircraft
he's pulling
overhead,
over.
so we're going to position SkyCal around here to get around this tree. But yeah, he stopped again. I
He's
believe
out.
he's out of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of the car.
And on the ground. Well,
He's
now
laying down.
got
He gave
someone
up.
to surrender to, so he'll get on the
Okay.
ground now.
Okay.
Hands behind his
Why-
back, too.
why
Mike. He's
now?
not wasting any time this time around.
But they're waiting to approach
Yeah,
as
it's
they
almost
have
like maybe
to.
he's done this before.
Yeah.
You know, they have to, right? Mike, if you could describe what's going on right now, they're going to assess it for a while.
ABC
right,
has
before
it
just
too?
approaching,
Yeah,
not
right.
knowing if he's, possibly armed or anything
Okay,
like that.
yeah,
or if
they
there's
do.
anyone else in
Okay.
the car, right?
They do.
Right, exactly. They don't know anything about this suspect. All they know is the vehicle is allegedly stolen. So they're going to make commands. And honestly, he probably jumped the gun a little bit here by immediately getting on the ground. They would probably, ideally, rather him walk further away.
Yeah,
from
they
the
wouldn't
car,
have
right?
asked him to
Especially a guy
do
that's been
this.
jumping in and out
He's
of the
just
car. They
he's
would have
just
rather him stay up, and
assuming
they
what
would
they
have given him
want, and they're
commands
probably
to walk
telling him
back
right
to their
now, like,
patrol vehicles
dude,
Right.
so that he's not right up against the
move
vehicle,
your
'cause now
ass,
they have to worry about that
walk
as they approach
backward.
him. Is he
You know,
gonna
they
jump
do their
back
whole
in the
thing.
car?
The video's
like
better
he's
on
done so many
ABC.
times. So even though he probably thinks he's complying and doing things the way he should be, that's probably not what they wanted him to do.
And that's
Video's
probably
better.
what they're telling him, right? Would they tell him
The
possibly
pursuit coming
that-
to an end, an apparent end at Maple Avenue and Victory Avenue. I'm sorry, Victoria Avenue, excuse me.
Marley's, they were chasing this guy. Welcome, but it's
Suspect remains prone out with
it
his
just
hand
ended.
behind
We
his
got
back,
the chase lasted like 10
kissing
minutes.
the pavement, as they say, and
I forgot to
LA
do the
County Sheriff
prediction.
methodically getting into position to send a couple of
If
officers
Sentless was
his
here, he would
way.
have done it. But
They will
he's
approach here
streaming
in
right now.
just a
we'll
minute.
raid him after this. But I mean, are they gonna go get this guy? Like, what is the? I mean, it might not be over. There is still the chance that this dude could get up. But I don't think he's playing around now. I think he's really trying to get up. I don't think he's trolling. But they don't seem like they really want to just approach him right now. Got bad connection here. Low bit rate. Low bit rate. I think we got to go back. They're arresting him. They actually got him. Oh, fuck, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know.
All right,
That
well,
is, and then
He
we'll just
actually
clear the
got up and
vehicle
walked
here
backwards.
Make sure no one else is in there.
And so far, we only heard that
He
that
actually
one
listened to
person
them.
was in
Like
the
I was
car,
saying,
right?
they were
That we
telling him
know
to
of.
get up and walk backwards.
Yeah, correct.
That's
we never
what
heard
he
anything
did.
about another passenger. The airship did ask that. The units that were
Sorry,
chasing,
these streams are like 10
they
seconds
thought
off from
anybody
each
else was
other, so we
inside.
switched
so
to
they
one and
played
we
it
go
their
10
way.
seconds.
Then
into
they
the
let this
future.
guy think that no one was around, but they still had eyes on him.
No,
and
Mar,
followed
I'm just
him
it's
long
this
enough
it's
where he
multiple
finally said, "Okay,
news
I
stations
can't get
streaming
away,"
at the same
and
time.
They pulled him over, and well, he pulled over himself and then just got out of the car. So you have to think that was critical thinking on the part of law enforcement to handle this the way that they did.
Yeah.
Even though it looked so precarious one moment when
Yeah.
he jumped out of the car and jumped over that wall. It's sort of like, hey, where's everybody? But
A very interesting and
Yeah.
different
In the
type
end,
of,
nobody got
pursuit of a
hurt.
stolen vehicle out of
Police got the
Montebello.
guy
The
arrested.
driver going round and round freeways and surface
Try not to
streets,
question their
before
methods too
eventually
much.
pulling over
The
there
end, judge
and,
by the way that
now
it
in
ended.
the custody of the
Judge by the
officers who have
result.
arrested him.
And that suspect now taken
Okay.
into custody.
Moving on now.
Yep.
The new school year
Pursuit
is here, but many
coming to an
schools are
end
still
here
on
at Maple Avenue and Victoria Avenue. Deputies about to approach the vehicle and make sure that the vehicle is cleared of any other individuals, and that will end our coverage from up here in Air 7 HD. Reporting live from Air 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, that's gonna be it, and it's late. I should probably go to bed.
Year-old aunt win
Okay.
that money. What are you
What we're
girls
gonna
going
do
to
here? See,
Something
Scentless Apprentice just went to this scam Blackpink thing. Like they announced this whole thing on social media. It was extremely vague. It was just like, hey, we're having a thing here in these locations, and Nest and Scentless both went because I told them to. Thank you, Sister Nero. Is it not working? It's not working. Hold on. That fucking bot. Okay, here's how it goes. No, wait. Hold on. I'll do it. I gotta go turn the bot on because they like turn it off sometimes. Or I should just switch it to Nightbot. Maybe I'll make it a Nightbot command. Okay, copy that. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, Marlies, I'm taking you somewhere else already. For my 15-minute stream. Thank you for coming, Marlies. Thank everyone. Thanks to everyone. We're going to go over and say hi to Scentless. He can tell you all about this Blackpink thing that kind of went badly. All right, see ya.